Before we take off into today's countdown, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any travel-savvy tips. Buckle up, especially your seatbelt and your fanny pack, because we're about to expose the crafty ways airport thieves target you and how to avoid these mistakes. From pickpockets in Paris to luggage looters in LAX, we've got 10 real-world dangers to watch out for, with a dash of humor to keep things light. Give this video a thumbs up if you've ever hugged your suitcase like a life raft. Now, let's start our top 10 countdown of airport theft mistakes. And trust me, you don't want to be number 1 on this list. 10. Assuming baggage claim is safe zone. The baggage claim. That magical carousel where suitcases parade in circles, and everyone trusts that honor system. Mistake number 10 is letting your guard down here. You'd think after surviving a 10-hour flight, nothing bad can happen while you wait for your bag. But guess what? Thieves love this moment. In fact, London's Heathrow Airport was named the world's most lawless baggage claim. It handles 83.9 million passengers a year and had nearly 19,000 lost luggage searches, suggesting a hotspot for baggage thieves. And it's not just London. Dubai's huge airport saw over 5,000 lost luggage searches and ranked number 3 for baggage claim shadiness. This isn't to scare you off flying. It's to say, watch your bag like a hawk. Thieves can casually walk off with the wrong suitcase by accident. Sure, buddy. Or deliberately target that fancy Rimowa case you checked in. There was even an incident in Barcelona where crooks swiped a suitcase filled with 8 million euros worth of jewelry. Talk about high-value luggage. So, when you're at the carousel, stand close and get your bag as soon as it appears. Make your luggage distinctive, a neon tag or wild color, so no one can pretend they thought it was theirs. A little vigilance here goes a long way. The airport may have cameras, but by the time security realizes a bag is gone, the thief could be in a taxi halfway to the city. Don't make it easy. Treat baggage claim like a game of finders keepers, where you definitely want to be the finder, not the confused loser wondering if that was really your bag or a thief's new prize. 9. Getting too comfortable at the food court. Mistake number 9 is basically dining out while your guard clocks out. You've found a seat. You're juggling a coffee, a croissant, maybe a 3 a.m. airport beer, no judgment, and you finally relax. That's exactly when thieves might strike. Airports internationally report that food courts and cafes are hot spots for sneaky theft. Why? Because you're relaxed. Maybe you drape your backpack over the chair or set your phone on the table. Cue the thief's entrance. These crooks often work in pairs. One will accidentally bump your table or ask you a question, "Is this seat taken?" while the other quietly slides your bag away with their foot, or snatches that phone you left next to your latte. It happens faster than your food can get cold. In one noted trend, pickpocket incidents in terminals spiked, especially around distracted travelers at restaurants and gates. So, how do you avoid this mistake? Keep your valuables attached to you. Loop a bag, strap around your leg or chair leg. Or, better yet, keep it in your lap while you nibble. Never hang your bag on the back of your chair. That's basically a free bag. Help yourself. Sign to thieves. And if you need a refill or a restroom break, take your stuff with you. Yes, dragging luggage into a tiny stall is awkward, but losing your passport is worse. One travel pro tip: choose a seat with your back to a wall so no one can sneak up behind you. Ultimately, enjoy that sandwich. But remember, if you chew with your mouth open, that's bad manners. If you leave your bag open, that's bad security. Don't give thieves a free lunch at the food court. 8. Leaving devices at the tech trap charging station. Coming in at number 8 is the mistake of trusting those public charging stations a little too much. Modern airports love offering charging poles and USB stations. Super handy, right? Also super handy for thieves. These stations are often on tall kiosks or in awkward spots far from where you can sit. Picture this: your phone is at 5% battery. You plug it in at a charging hub and step a few feet away to find a seat or use the Wi-Fi. You glance at TikTok for a minute and poof, your phone's been pocketed by a sneaky opportunist. Airports have literally created a tech trap. Travelers leave devices unattended, sometimes multiple gadgets tangled in cords. making it easy for a thief to pretend they're grabbing their phone or laptop. And let's not forget how many exhausted travelers fall asleep next to these charging stations. A tired traveler plus expensive electronics on display equals thief's jackpot. Avoid this by staying with your device at all times. If that means sitting on the floor by the outlet, so be it. Your pants can be washed, but a stolen $1,000 phone won't magically reappear. Also, consider carrying a portable battery pack so you're not desperate for outlets. Just make sure it's flight approved. Fun fact, the FBI even warned against using public USB ports due to juice jacking malware risks. Thieves might not only steal your device, they could try to steal your data too. So guard your tech like a toddler guards their favorite candy. No one should get between you and your precious fully charged phone. And if a friendly stranger ever offers to watch it for you, just say no. That's like asking the fox to babysit the hens. In summary, charge up but wise up. Don't let the tech trap catch you off guard. 7. Letting your belongings out of sight at security. Mistake number 7 happens where you'd expect your belongings to be safest. The TSA checkpoint. This distraction zone is chaos. You're juggling bins, removing shoes, pulling out laptops, gulping water, and dealing with impatient sighs behind you. In that confusion, thieves can swipe items from your bin while you're stuck in the scanner. Your laptop, wallet, or watch might appear before you do, and a dishonest traveler could accidentally claim it. It's not just travelers. In 2023, 3 TSA agents in Miami were arrested for stealing cash from bags. One even swiped a CNN camera and tried selling it on eBay. The fix? Keep eyes on your bins at all times. Send low-value items, shoes, coats, first, and place essentials, like your wallet, phone, and passport last, so they're not left unattended. Only send your bag through when you're ready to step right into the scanner behind it. If pulled aside, firmly ask for your belongings to remain in sight or be brought to you. Most passengers aren't thieves, but it only takes one. At the checkpoint, looking silly, walking backwards is far better than losing your valuables. 6. Getting lost in La La Land. Fatigue and distraction. Mistake number 6 is zoning out. From jet lag, sleepless nights, or being glued to your phone, and leaving your belongings vulnerable. Long layovers or overnight connections can tempt you into napping at the gate, but a bag left unattended is an open invitation. Thieves love tired travelers. Even on planes it happens. One Emirates passenger had their iPad stolen from the seat pocket while they slept, only discovered because a crew member spotted suspicious behavior. In terminals, it's even easier for thieves to grab and go. The solution? Keep your bag physically connected to you. Loop an arm or leg through the strap. Use it as a pillow, or secure it with a small lock to your chair. Money belts can protect valuables while you rest. And if you're with others, take turns staying awake. Alone? Position yourself near people or under a security camera. Thieves avoid high visibility spots. Distractions like loud music, streaming, or TV make you an easy target. The bottom line? When you're most tired or distracted, be most alert about your stuff. A slightly uncomfortable nap is better than losing your passport or wallet. Stay aware, keep it close, and you'll sleep easier. Literally. 5. Trusting strangers a little too much. Strangers in an airport can be lovely. Maybe you'll chat with a friendly local or a fellow tourist. But mistake number 5 is being too trusting with people you don't actually know. Thieves often disguise themselves as helpful strangers or fellow travelers. They might offer to watch your bags so you can grab a sandwich, or pretend to be a confused passenger asking for help with a map. Meanwhile, their partner is eyeing your unattended suitcase. A classic move. One thief creates a distraction, like dropping a bunch of coins, causing a commotion, or asking you an oddly complicated question, while the accomplice quietly walks off with your gear. In one case in Alicante, Spain, 2 elderly thieves actually dressed up as tourists and blended in at the airport. Not exactly the suspects you'd immediately guard yourself against. And remember that champion marathon runner in Barcelona? She chased down a guy who snatched her backpack. Impressive, but most of us can't sprint after our stolen stuff like an Olympic athlete. The moral here: be friendly, but stay cautious. Don't hand your phone to a stranger for a photo without keeping one eye on it. If someone spills something on you or your bag, oops, so sorry. Be aware it could be a ploy. One thief helps clean the mess, while another lifts your wallet. If a nice stranger insists on helping with your luggage, it's okay to decline or at least stick to them like glue. And never leave your belongings in the care of someone you just met, no matter how trustworthy they seem. It's like leaving a cookie with the Cookie Monster. Odds are, it won't be there when you get back. By all means, enjoy meeting new people on your travels. But when it comes to your valuables, channel your inner James Bond level skepticism. Trust, but verify. And maybe hold on to your own bag strap. Thank you very much. 4. Flashing your valuables, aka rob me syndrome. Mistake number 4 is advertising your valuables. Basically, turning yourself into a walking easy target sign. Flashy camera gear, luxury handbags, designer luggage, or a gold watch visible from across the terminal instantly catch a thief's eye. Airports, like tourist hotspots in Paris, Rome, or Bangkok, are prime hunting grounds for pickpockets seeking the biggest reward with the least effort. Counting cash in public, flaunting the latest iPhone, or setting expensive items down makes you a magnet for trouble. Reports show non-violent thefts in busy European airports spiked as tourism rebounded, proving thieves are back in business. You don't need to dress in rags or ditch your tech. Just be discreet. Keep jewelry tucked away until you're out of the airport, and carry laptops or cameras in plain backpacks instead of brand-name totes. Don't wave your passport or wallet around, and swap flashy luggage tags for plain ones. Consider a money belt or hidden pouch for cash and cards, so even skilled pickpockets come up empty-handed. Bottom line, privacy is safety. Keep your valuables low-key, and thieves will likely pass you by for someone shinier. Better to blend in than bankroll a crook's shopping spree. 3. Rushing and forgetting basic security. We're down to number 3, and it's a biggie. Being in a rush. Ever notice how everything that can go wrong tends to happen when you're running late? Mistake number 3 is letting that rush turn you into an easy mark. Thieves love nothing more than a harried traveler frantically sprinting to a gate or stressing about a missed connection, because that person is distracted and forgetful. In fact, travel safety experts note that you should plan to arrive early, not just to avoid missing your flight, but to avoid theft. Thieves love hurried and harried travelers. Why? A rushed person might set their bag down just for a second and forget it, or leave a phone in a cab, or not notice the subtle hand reaching into their open purse. Picture this. You're juggling 2 suitcases, a coffee, and a boarding pass because you're late. That's when someone could literally pluck your laptop from your bag and vanish, and you might not even register it in the chaos. Also, rushing means you might skip safety steps, not double-checking that your bag is zipped, not using the hotel-like safe bag storage, if available, or forgetting to pick up your items at security. Yes, hundreds of laptops and passports are left at TSA every year by distracted travelers. The cure? Slow down when you can. Give yourself time so you're the calm, collected traveler, not the hot mess. When you're calm, you naturally keep better track of your stuff. Even if you are running late and stress is high, force yourself to do a mental or literal checklist. Phone, wallet, backpack. Don't leave that credit card at the cafe because you rushed off in a hurry. Also, when we rush, we often accept help we normally wouldn't, like that random person offering to carry your bag or watch your laptop. Because we're desperate, try to avoid those situations by planning. Remember, no flight is worth losing your belongings or identity over. If you miss the plane, you can rebook. If you lose your passport to a thief, you're really grounded. So take a deep breath, start earlier, and walk intentionally. Fast is fine, but hurry is risky. Don't let haste make you waste your valuables, that is. 2. Packing valuables in checked luggage. Mistake number 2 is trusting your checked suitcase like it's a secure vault. It's not. Expensive or important items in checked bags are tempting targets, and countless people handle your luggage behind the scenes. Not all are honest. Case in point, at Tenerife South Airport in Spain, 14 baggage handlers were arrested for stealing nearly 2 million euros worth of valuables from suitcases. Police found luxury watches, jewelry, high-end phones, and more, all swiped mid-loading before bags were resealed. Similar theft rings have been reported from Miami to Manila. Even without insider theft, Anyone could grab your bag off the carousel before you do. The golden rule: if you can't afford to lose it, don't check it. Jewelry, electronics, cash, and heirlooms belong in your carry-on. TSA-approved locks may deter casual snoopers, but they're not foolproof. Many travelers also hide AirTags or tile trackers in their bags for extra security. Pro tip: photograph your bag's contents before traveling. It helps with insurance claims or police reports if something goes missing. Think of your checked luggage as potentially open to inspection. Keep your valuables close, and you'll avoid becoming a baggage theft statistic. 1. Believing it won't happen to me. Mistake number 1 is complacency, thinking airport theft is rare or that you're too smart to be targeted. Airports may seem secure with cameras and guards, but theft is a global, growing problem. At Dallas-Fort Worth alone, thieves stole nearly $5 million worth of vehicles from parking areas in 1 year. JFK in New York ranks among the highest for property loss claims, and stolen or missing baggage reports have nearly doubled at major hubs. Criminals are getting bolder, sometimes working in teams, dressing like travelers, or posing as staff to slip past suspicion. Thinking no one would want my old bag is exactly the mindset they exploit. The truth? Anyone who's distracted or unprepared can become a victim. The good news is you can reduce your risk dramatically. Stay calmly vigilant, not paranoid, just aware. Keep your bags in sight, secure valuables, and pay extra attention in high-risk areas like security lines, charging stations, and baggage claim. Remember, crowds and cameras don't deter thieves, they use them for cover. Travel experts agree. Thieves seek easy targets, not prepared ones. By following these tips and trusting that little voice that asks, "Is my bag safe?" you make yourself a hard target. Travel with confidence, not fear, and never gift wrap your valuables for someone else's getaway. Thanks for watching our countdown of sneaky airport thief tactics and traveler mistakes to avoid. If you learned something new or were just entertained by my tales of thief-catching marathon runners and mousetrap-laden luggage, hit that subscribe button and join our community of savvy travelers. Like this video and share it with your travel buddies. Let's help everyone travel smarter. Drop a comment about your craziest airport story or which tip you're going to use on your next trip. Remember, travel is about adventure, not misadventure. So stay safe, keep laughing, and until next time, happy travels, and may your luggage always arrive with you.